Well, we are at quarterfinal day for the ladies. It is the FIBA U18 AfroBasket right here at the University of Pretoria. And second game of the day, it is Tunisia who take on Uganda. It is the quarterfinals. A great and a big day for these teams, as both teams looking to get themselves into the semi-finals. Well, both teams coming into this game. Tunisia finishing top of their group, 3-0, overcoming the debutants Cameroon, Rwanda and South Africa. Uganda did lose that one game against Egypt, but managed to finish second on their log, and today it'll be a tough task against the Tunisian side, but Uganda have been coming in strong in the tournaments.
Uganda coming in strong, however Tunisia is the team to beat. Very proud, very aggressive, and it's just got all the skill set that you need. They've got sharp blocking, they're sharing the ball with steals and sharing the ball with assists, and have got a high amount of steals. So they put pressure on, they force you to be uncomfortable, and they roll themselves on the other side.
Well, it is the second quarterfinal of the day, and if you missed that first game, Rwanda went down to Mali earlier. Mali just coming in a bit too strong over that Rwandan side, winning that game 86 points to 57. So Mali will find themselves in the semi-finals. And we're about to see in this game, Tunisia versus Uganda. Who will take it?
Mali in that game, purely aggressive, never took the foot off the accelerator, only in the third quarter.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of Tunisia.
While it's getting closer and closer to the beginning of this game, it is the second quarterfinal of the day. As we just have a look at our referees, Fanta, Joyce and Nokanuso. And it should be an interesting game indeed. A big game for both teams, as both teams want to find themselves back in the semi-final. Well, let's just have a look at that starting five of Uganda. It's Auma, Andongpini, Kiranda, Anyango, and the big lady herself, Resti Nanangwe. And over to the other side, head coach of Tunisia. And just to look at that starting five, Malka Merez, she'll be putting up some big numbers tonight, followed by Ben Balaid, Ben Recep, Hochani, and Maklofi. Well, it is quarterfinal day, but on the other side, we are playing for classification. South Africa took on Zambia earlier on, winning that game 46 points to 43, and they'll play 9 and 10 position. As we have Morocco currently playing Zimbabwe, and we'll keep you posted on how that game goes.
I mean, the competition continues. Everyone's engaged, locked in, and every game now counts. We're at that point of the tournament where you got to put your best leg forward, keep it forward, and make sure you put the one right after that, or else you get to play for not the big tickets to go qualify, but instead you get to play for a lock standing and competition and bragging rights between your fellow continental rivalries.
Continental rivalries, indeed. It's another one about to go up right now as we see Restina Nangwe in the picture. She's a lady that's been doing well in this tournament. 27 and 2 points is her average in every single game, with an impressive 7.3 rebounds. So that's where Uganda will look to go in this game.
Excessively, and she's a high volume shooter. They're looking to use her, to utilize her, and she's also up for the challenge. She welcomes these moments. She's on the big stage, so she's looking to put up some pretty impressive numbers.
And on the Tunisian side, well, they'll be looking to go to Ben Belaid and Ines Recep. Ben Belaid averaging 18 points in a game. Ines Recep coming through with 14 points, a couple of steals and assists from her, and she'll be the lady that'll be looking to command the game from the beginning.
Let's not forget to negate Noah Hartini, number 13. She's very good at stealing the ball, averaging 6.7 steals. So she puts pressure, she plays the passing lanes, and she knows how to get out there and make impactful plays on offense and on defense. So a pretty well-rounded team from Tunisia, as they've got a whole lot of contributing teammates. However, they need to be careful. Turnovers can be their downside. Horchana as well, 7.3 accumulated turnovers, and Malak Shahidi also has 6 turnovers accumulated. So for a high-paced functioning team, their turnovers could work against them as well in this bout.
Well, we are almost ready to get this a game going. It is Uganda who take on Tunisia. Well, big jump, and Uganda starting things off for us. Well, it wasn't the greatest of passes, and Tunisia Well, that young lady, Ines Recep, will be wanting to have another big game. Well, big steal, and it's Christina Nangwe. Can't find. Manages to get that rebound.
And it's unforced turnovers and plays like that where you've got everyone behind you that you need to capitalize on and get you a good start.
From outside, Nanangwe can't get it to go. They do get the rebound. Kiranda, it's a beautiful pass and a beautiful finish from Anyango.
Attacking inside, sharing the ball, and just asserting yourself in the paint is a good start.
Recep. Well, inside they try and go. They do go up for it. Hochani, the captain, is fouled, and she'll make her way to the free throw line.
Uganda playing an extended 2-3, making Tunisia play them from outside, not having too much space, looking to go east and west, but you need to go through that zone, attack the spaces, move the ball, get the defense moving, and also make your free throws.
Well, 2 of 2 opens her account. Well, it's a nice give and go, nice transition. It was a great pass and a great finish from Andongpini.
The importance of just running the lanes and expecting the ball, especially if your point guard has got eyes.
Well, it's another turnover and now another opportunity for Uganda. They slow it down. Well, a couple of forced turnovers, forced errors from Tunisia. Uganda coming out strong from the beginning.
And it's just pure aggression, pure effort. Tunisia needs to match that of Uganda, and if Uganda, you want to keep the pressure on, continue to make Tunisia indecisive in their approach to the game.
Well, a drive from Andongpini. It's a strong drive, a good drive indeed. Another 2 points for her.
It looks like Tunisia's rolled up the red carpet as they just ushered her straight to the basket. No contest, no deterrence, and no help.
Mariz, she's had a quiet start. They find her inside and it's stripped. And it'll be Uganda ball.
Mariz ball off her leg. Coming in, imposing, towering over the Ugandan players. She should be able to assert her height and dominance in this game.
Alma. They go outside. It's a long shot. Kiranda. Well, she's hit a couple of those in this tournament.
I mean, not looking back at all in the flow of the game. Open shot, made shots. That's the mentality for Uganda at the current moment.
The captain. Another turnover from the Tunisians.
Miscommunication. I mean, the intent was there, good, to be productive. However, not what the team needed at that moment.
Well, they're lucky they weren't punished. And now in transition, but it's another turnover and some great defense from Uganda. Oma. They go for the drive. It's a great drive and a great finish. Anyango gets the foul.
It's just reading the defense, setting them up, and waiting for that contact to be initiated and playing through it. Getting yourself a basket and one.
And it's a great start from the Ugandans. It forces a turnover, and just having a look at that basket from Anyango, and we have a timeout on the floor. Well, it hasn't been the greatest of starts for Tunisia. They find themselves 10 points down. Uganda have come out strong, come out running. Some great steals from them, great finishes on the other side. As we see Anyango heading straight to that free throw line. Well, couldn't finish that, did Anyango. And now Tunisia have an opportunity and almost turning it over. Restina Nango just couldn't keep the ball to hand.
The previous foul was on Ben Rajab, which is one of the key contributors. So she won't be as aggressive in the game with one foul already.
Well, a big shot from outside. Unfortunate, didn't go. Anyango loses it. Now Tunisia need to get something going here.
And it's up for Tunisia to just calm the game down, make the right passes, and stop making unforced errors, passing the ball in traffic. When you get the ball, simple, triple threat, back to basics, get your confidence back. And if you're Uganda, you continue to ride the momentum, remaining aggressive and unsettling the players of Tunisia.
For the drive, it's a good drive. And Mpini couldn't finish, but it will remain Uganda ball.
The Tunisian defense right now needs to roll out a red carpet and allow Uganda to just walk in, because there is no defense, there's no sliding, and there's no help at all.
Well, inside they go and they kick it out. And Mpini for the drive. Looked like a block, but a foul is called.
And that's the first time there's been help defense, a wall set up, and guiding her away from the rim. So great defense for stepping up and adjusting accordingly for the Tunisian side.
Well, 2 of 2 is Uganda on that line. And what a start that they've had in this game. From outside, Ochani, the captain, couldn't find. They'll keep possession. Has to put up the shot. Can't find, but Arbi is there for the finish.
And finally gets a second chance opportunity. Ball moving and a good look at the rim.
Uganda. Well, that was side rim. Well, they go outside and it's another shot. It's a good shot. Ben Belaid into the party.
A ball moving inside out, sharing the wealth, and ball stolen, and aggression finally being displayed by Tunisia as we have a foul on the ball, and Horchana gets to go to the free throw line and earn some shots. I mean, talk about momentum shifts, moving the ball, finding your stride as a team, and now being confident.
Well, they really need to come out of that timeout with a lot of aggression, and Tunisia now with a little bit of momentum on their side. Well, it's now a 5-point game. Tunisia coming back in it. So you have a few substitutions on the floor for Uganda. Resti Nanangwe. Well, great pass from Uganda and Resti to finish.
I mean, soft touch in the paint, getting it, not even hesitating, letting it fly, knowing her team needs a score at this juncture.
Oh, they do throw it up. She gets her own rebound. Just not fortunate on that occasion. Nanangwe from the top. Big three, a great three, and Resti Nanangwe having a good time here.
Not at all hesitant, is just looking for a shot to go up, and ball stolen, communication, interception. I mean, it's just a game of momentum shifting. You score, I score, you get a stop, I get a stop. Just highly entertaining.
Well, another wayward pass, and Tunisia won't be happy with that as Uganda come away with it. Long two from Andongpini. Well, some great defense from the Ugandans, stealing that ball and now forcing the foul, and it's Agbi who fouls Taliba. They go inside, but wasn't the greatest passes from Andongpini.
Getting the ball to move, trying to get a good shot. However, the Tunisian defense with active hands, rotating into position, just creating a inaccessible pass, forcing that turnover.
Well, Uganda were found wanting on that possession. It was a great cut from that young lady, Zagoni. Well, 1 of 2, and it's a 9-point game in this game. As Uganda now called for the travel. Well, great find and great strip, but it's another turnover for the Ugandans.
And that's 2 turnovers, 2 travels called on Nanangwe in the very space of 30 seconds.
RB couldn't keep it to hand, and Uganda now come running. Inside they go, can't finish, and the foul will be called against Taliba.
Oh, the coach not impressed by that. He thinks like he was standing at the same place with the ref, and he saw it differently. And of course, any coach standing that close will disagree with that call.
Well, I think in my time, most coaches and players will always disagree with the officials. But a foul is called nonetheless as Uganda strip it away from Tunisia. Well, it's another strip, and this time a relief for Tunisia. Holland, nowhere to go, but she finds her way away from those players and putting in some work is the captain, Noor Hoshani.
And it's just a frantic period of play right now where both teams are unable to settle, make a good decision, and take care of the ball. Just turnovers left, right, and center, and an appropriate timeout on the floor by the Ugandan coach, Coach Omondi, to try and get his team back together, calm them down, and get them to execute with a calmer temperament.
Well, we're still in the first quarter here at the University of Pretoria. It's the under-18 AfroBasket for these young ladies, and Tunisia currently find themselves 9 points down. It's definitely been tough for them within this first quarter. They already have 12 turnovers in the game.
Both teams not without warrant of saying they could have control of this game. Tunisia turnovers, Uganda missed opportunities and turnovers as well. And the missed opportunities are unforced, uncontested. And so just taking care of the ball and being aware of space, time, and opportunity and capitalizing on it.
Well, just a slight mistake, and coming out of that timeout, Namyalo couldn't keep the ball to hand. Long pass and almost intercepted. Time now, and it's a great finish from Zagoni.
Great finish, chipping into that lead by Uganda that has had.
Well, they were lucky that Restina Nangwe didn't sink that three, as Tunisia looked to go inside, almost stripped, and it is.
And it's just a red swarm of Ugandan defenders coming in, protecting the rim and making sure no easy pass is made.
Well, as I spoke earlier about Tunisia turnovers, it's another turnover for Uganda. Albi inside, she kicks it out, almost went out of bounds. They have to take the shot, and they do. Couldn't find. It's a big rebound, but just couldn't finish as Nanangwe comes away with it. Just a stoppage in the game as we have a player on the floor. Believe that's Alma. Looks like she got a bit of an elbow to the face.
Concerned look from the coach, instructing the official on what he saw and what should have been called, which has led to one of his players going down. Officials, paramedics on the floor attending to her. As we have the supporting cast from the under-18 men's Ugandan team coming in to support the ladies as they're in the quarterfinals, trying to get a semi-final appearance on the floor. Both teams, great time for just planning, as Taliba and the team are just speaking up, and the fans just in supportive as the players taking off the floor.
Well, we did say we'd keep you updated of that Morocco versus Zimbabwe game. Currently it's halftime and Morocco leads Zimbabwe 51 points to 13. Well, they pop it outside, and Andongpini, with the shot clock winding down, they have to take a shot. It's a big block from Agbi.
Nice way to start the transition, block into a pass, into transition, and now you just need to make a good possession of the play.
Well, the pass was almost stolen, and it did look like Uganda had tipped it, but it's last touch from Tunisia.
I mean, active hands tipping the ball is good enough to get a deflection, but only if you're able to secure it and cause a turnover.
Well, it's another steal, and a great steal from Tunisia, but blocked by Andongpini.
And Opini denying, scurrying back, trying to preserve the lead that they have, the hard work they've done in this first quarter, as she runs, traces, and tracks to block and deny on the play.
Well, caught the side iron, and Uganda now have an opportunity to extend as they go for the drive. Can't finish. Big rebound from Taliba, and she is fouled.
Late substitutions in the final 36 seconds of the game. Lining up that shot.
Well, 2 of 2 is Taliba, and extends this lead for the Ugandans. 7 points in it now. Marez had to pull up the shot. She gets the lucky bounce and opens her account.
Being rewarded by that soft touch around the rim. Lucky bounce is essential, especially when you need a basket to fall to close out the quarter.
2 off the corner, they get the rebound through Kiranda, but Kiranda throws it right out of bounds. Well, it was a last shot, second play, and they had to pull it up, but it's been Uganda that have come into this first quarter firing. Tunisia trying to get themselves back into the game. It's quarterfinal day, and at the end of the first, it's Tunisia with 15, Uganda with 20. Well, it is the quarterfinals. Uganda take on Tunisia right here at the University of Pretoria. It's been a tough first quarter, a tough one for Tunisia as Uganda have come out firing. Uganda getting 11 points of the Tunisians' turnovers, and it's really something they'll want to fix going into the second quarter.
And it's just focusing down, making crisp passes, not passing into the passing lane, and being accountable and responsible with the ball in hand, and stopping unforced errors. So most of the mistakes by both these teams are just self-inflicted on the floor.
As we see Coach Wissam speaking to his player after that turnover, it really needs to get her back into this game. Taliba for the drive, can't get it to go. Oh, it's a great drive, and the foul will be called.
Nice drive, nice hesitation, way to get the ball moving. And while driving, looking at how the defense is moving. Right there, hesitation, gets the defense to lose her, and gets to the rim. Ndiompini with grimacing on the face, leading scorer for Uganda. She's needed on the floor as she's a good distributor, rebounder, and scorer.
Well, they look to go inside. Taliba kicks it out. Again, they go inside, and Taliba just can't finish.
And a point-blank miss with a game so close, 5-point differential. You need any point you can get, any good attempt needs to be capitalized on.
RB finds Marez. It's a good shot from Marez. 3 points in it now. Long three. Uganda for the rebound. And it'll be Tunisia possession. Arbi now with the drive. It's a good drive from Arbi. Tunisia making a big comeback.
And it's very rare that you find Uganda moving the ball around and not looking to go to the rim, attack the rim, or make a pass leading to the rim. Right now, a little passive, and it could be that the momentum has shifted towards the Tunisian side as they are now the aggressor, making the baskets and the small winning plays.
Well, shot clock is winding down, and Restina Nangwe has to take up the shot. Tunisia now can get the first lead of the game. Marez finds Arbi inside. They kick it out. Well, they have to take up the shot. The shot clock is winding down, and was a tough shot from Shahidi.
That's the defense you practice at the game. Do not bail them out in the final 3 seconds, 4 seconds. As you know, they're trying to rush a shot up. Bailing them out gets a foul, but good defense gets them to make a bad shot and a forced error.
Kiranda called for the travel. Well, just too many mistakes coming from the Uganda side. Tunisia for the drive. Wasn't the greatest of releases. From the corner, nothing but air. But it's a great rebound from Uganda. She's blocked by Arbi. Marez. Well, again, the shot clock is winding down. They have to put up a shot. They do, and manage to get the offensive rebound. Marez now should be two, and it is.
And the second chance opportunities are leaning and flowing to the side of Tunisia, and they're capitalizing with that nice post from Marez, using the shoulder, dropping it, and just off the glass with a soft touch.
And for the first time in this game, Tunisia are in front, but was a great steal. Should have finished Anyango. Again, Anyango almost getting that steal.
And then we have a substitution on the floor. Slight commotion. I mean, it is a very tense game. Winner gets to go to the semifinals. So tempers, energy will be high on both sides of the Tunisian and the Ugandan coaching staff.
Well, as some basketball players will say, ball don't lie, and it's Tunisia who throw it straight out of bounds.
And unforced errors, also known as turnovers, have been the tale for both these teams throughout this game.
Alma back on the court. Shot clock winding down again, and Andompini with the shot. Can't get it to go. Another big rebound for Arbi. Arbi kicks it out to Marez, and Marez couldn't keep it, and it's a backcourt violation, and Marez will most certainly not be happy with that.
And speaking of turnovers right now, Uganda with 14 turnovers and Tunisia was 16, and with that backcourt transaction makes it 17 turnovers. Just unforced, not being able to deal with pressure or making decisive, impactful decisions under pressure is just leading to turnovers.
Uganda looks like it was blocked, but Restina Nangwe, the leader of this Ugandan side, she gets that to go.
She's just always hovering where the ball is, whether it's on offense or defense, but mostly on offense. And she just has a knack of making the ball and the rim meet each other in the way they like.
It's a long two. Really a bit forced, but she does get it back. And it... Well, not too sure what the call is right now.
Slight confusion. It came across as a backcourt for the Ugandan team, and now the ball will be rewarded to Tunisia to go on offense.
Inez Recep back on the court.
And just a beautiful shuffle pass. Undecided, did not even accept it as Noa Horchini hits her teammate under the basket. Marez, good hands to actually just catch that, secure that, and be able to put a shot up.
Well, you would have thought that basket would have counted, but it won't count as Arby's called for the foul. Nanangwe finds Alma, who goes inside. Nanangwe with a forced shot. And Tunisia come away with it, but it's a tussle for the ball and really a great fight. Nanangwe coming through once again.
And the teams have now matched each other with energy, being aggressive, interrupting the passing lane, hands up. If the ball's on the floor, they're both diving at the same time. You can't say which one has more effort than the other. They're equally matching each other and are fighting for this win in this 1-point game, with Uganda being up 1.
Well, another foul will be called against Uganda, this time around from Kiganda, and it's really been a low-scoring game for this, low-scoring quarter that is, for this Ugandan side, only having scored 2 points versus the Tunisia's 8. They go inside and Resti picks it up and finishes. Well, the Ugandans are really going hard at the Tunisians, doing a little too much, and it's foul after foul on the floor.
And I mean, you do want aggression. You do want your team to be locked in, but however, you want controlled aggression, one that does not put you in a compromising position, because then you're in foul trouble, they're scoring from the free throw line, and your players are incapacitated.
Kiranda, she's hit that one in the first quarter. She hits one again. Kiranda, 2 of 2.
And just flow, an opportunity, ready to shoot at any time. However, makes a mistake on the other end of the floor and gets fouled, or commits a foul.
Well, we did say that Uganda picking up too many fouls in the tail end of this second quarter, and now Inez Rajab will have an opportunity on the free throw line. Well, lucky bounce for Rajab. Again, it's a 2-point game as Anyango from a great pass from Nanangwe.
And just seeing your teammate across the floor through the traffic of Tunisia and just hitting on the numbers and making it fall.
Well, great attempt, couldn't find, gets the rebound. Rajab giving it straight over to Andongpini, and Resti Nanangwe should score, and she does.
And it's this transition, and Coach Wasim Shareh calls a timeout to just recompose his team. They were so close, they had the lead in those last 5 minutes, but now through careless play, turnovers, and not playing transition defense, he has to call a timeout to adjust and re-strategize for his team.
Well, it really was a better quarter for this Tunisian side, but those last couple of seconds, they've just really turned things back over to the Ugandans. They were leading this quarter 8 points to 2, and now Uganda back in it and with a lead that is strong enough to take them into the half. Marez is stuck in the corner. Jump ball is called, and it'll be Uganda ball.
And full court pressure from the Tunisian side, man to man, trying to slow down or run some time off the clock.
Auma with the shot from the corner, nothing but air. Well, it was great running back for Uganda, almost getting that turnover. Recep. Or in fact, that was Hochani, the captain.
Hochani, and you want Hochani to remain aggressive, try to get to the rim, because she always attacks middle and looks to get Marez involved, and also to get Jasmine Makalofi in the paint to get them to just convert the easy basket. So when the captain is playing well, the team plays well. So as she's exemplary with the free throws. Full court press to put pressure on Uganda.
Well, high pressure on both sides, as we just had a look at Nanangwe, the floor leader for the Ugandans. Auma for the drive. Well, a great floater from Auma, taking it on to Tunisia.
Gives them a basket exactly when they need it after Tunisia converts on the free throws.
Fouled in the corner, and great intercept and steal as Uganda come running. They have the numbers. Well, great running back from that young lady, Malak Chehidi. But she throws it away. And now Ndombini takes it straight to the basket. And it'll be Tunisia possession of a last touch of Uganda.
And having made that extra pass would have been an extra point. However, shooting in traffic with the defender there guarding two people was an ill-advised shot.
Well, another wayward pass this time around from Hochani, and another turnover for Tunisia. Anyongo, step back. Will it go? In and out. Hochani secures. Long two. It's a good two. Great transition play. That time around from Ben Belaid. Well, it was a great end for the Tunisian side. Ben Belaid getting that long two to close off the second quarter. It's been a second quarter that was a little bit all Tunisia. Uganda fighting and coming back in it, managing to maintain their 4-point lead. And right here in this quarterfinal battle, at the end of the second quarter, at halftime, we have Tunisia with 28, Uganda with 32. Well, it is halftime here at the University of Pretoria. It is quarterfinal day for the ladies. It is Tunisia who take on Uganda. And Uganda coming into this game firing. They have a 4-point lead over this Tunisian side. A Ugandan outfit that has surprised a few teams in the tournament and have a bit of a lead going into the third. Well, you would have thought in that first quarter that the Ugandans were going to really extend their lead, but it is Tunisia who continue to fight. And continue to fight they did in that second quarter with a 1-point lead over the Tunisian side, having scoring 13 points to 12, but still a tight affair here at the University of Pretoria. If you're sitting at home and can make it, come through, enjoy the games with us.
Ale, it's been one of those games where it's been matching each other's energy. As soon as Tunisia thinks they come close with scoring by upping their energy, getting steals, stopping the transition, Uganda then finds another way to start contributing offensively. So the transition is now a non-existent for Tunisia to score. They're scoring in the half-court set, second chance opportunities. And for Uganda, well, they're scoring every and each and everywhere. You stop the three, they start shooting small jump shots. You play man-to-man, they start driving to the rim, passing. So they found various creative ways of just contributing and getting in the game and staying relevant and keeping the lead.
And on the other side of Pretoria, we have our classification games for the ladies that continue. It is Morocco who are ahead in this game going to the fourth quarter. They are 64 points to Zimbabwe's 25. And earlier on, we saw the host South Africa taking a 3-point win over Zambia, ending that game 46 points to 43.
I mean, the game does not stop all week of basketball. It started like last week, Tuesday, and the games continue to play. 4 games a day, sometimes 2 games a day, and it's just the best that the continent has to offer. Uganda's most points in the first half came from points from turnovers. 17 points acquired from the turnovers that was self-inflicted or either by good defense or steals from Tunisia. And it's just been 18 steals, Hale, that jumps out me. They've had 18 steals on Tunisia, making it very uncomfortable and forcing 25 turnovers on the Tunisian team.
Well, we did say that this Ugandan side has come out firing. Indeed, 18 steals coming in that first half. Just not able to convert, as we see again now, Uganda not converting.
A steal is good because you take away possession from another team. It's a turnover. However, you need to capitalize, punish them by scoring.
Thought about the long three, but sends it over to Chahidi. Chahidi couldn't find.
Giving up a good shot for a better shot. As you can see, full court press being initiated by Tunisia. A different look altogether. Inside out, nice drive. Dipsy 2 unable to convert that.
Well, Uganda should have made good on that offensive rebound. Well, they tried to find Marez. Marez does turn it over. And now changes on the floor for Tunisia as Arbi will come back on. Uganda looking for space. It's a drive from Andumpini looking for Uganda. Turn around, lay in, doesn't go. Well, high pressure defense, and it gives Tunisia a little bit of space, and Arbi finishes it off.
Tunisia shooting 42% actually from field goal in the first half. Uganda shooting 42.3. So both teams shooting the same similar kind of percentage from within the paint or within the arc, and just need to begin converting more and getting more stops.
Long two coming through. It's a great finish. And Pini.
That's her hot spot. 45 extended on the right side of the court is where she gets it done. That's her hot spot, and that's where she connects from.
Well, she looks for the drive, finds inside. It's kicked back out. Shot clock winding down. They have to take the shot. They do. Gets nothing but air, and it's Uganda now on the attack.
Deflating a little bit as the Tunisian team did not know what to do with the shot clock going off, freezing them and allowing that point to go in as Nanangwe comes down and strolls down the red carpet that she remembers from the first half.
Well, you don't want a Nanangwe to get too much space. She's currently sitting on 13 points and 4 rebounds, 3 steals to go with that, so she's having a very comfortable game. Hochani can't finish.
And Tunisia needs to stop the transition and allowing the good looks from Uganda.
Nanangwe from outside. Looked like a good shot. Hochani on the attack and some great running back once again. And Pini intercepting. Coach Omondi not happy with his ladies. Big frustration right now from him. Hochani with the big shot. RB, big rebound and a great finish from RB.
That's just skying, going for it, not being boxed out and converting. So capitalize on opportunities given. And Jompuni attacking on offense, seeing the lane, seeing the opportunity, and able to get a team a foul. She's very calculating in the style of play, Hale. Likes to read the floor and capitalize and go to a hot spot, and that's where her teammates find her.
Nanangwe for the drive. It was RB who was trying to block that shot. Taliba should have finished. Well, shot clock is winding down. She does pull up a long shot, and it's a good shot. Great response from Chahidi.
Nice response, not even phased by it, she just lined it up and like knocked it down.
Well, the Tunisians really did bail out Namiolo. She had nowhere to go on that last play, but is fouled by RB, and well, they were wanting a chip to the free throw line, but it is called a side ball. And just great miscommunication there between the Ugandans as they add another turnover to their tally. RB for the drive. She's been big inside. She is fouled, and she'll earn herself a trip to the free throw line.
And time that she uses her size just to post up. However, Uganda is unrelenting and is ferocious. She needs to adopt that same attitude in the paint, go after boards, block shots, and just use her height in the same manner to get her team opportunities.
Well, 2 of 2 is RB, and she currently sits on 11 points and 9 rebounds. A great find inside, and Taliba with the finish.
Transition points, putting yourself in position, sealing your man, and demanding the ball is a nice way to get an easy point without working too hard.
Long shot from the captain. It's a shot that's good. Well, the captain on the other end, she couldn't find, and now Tunisia on the run. Rajab left alone, and it's a beautiful floater. She gets that floater to go. She's fouled, and now can make it a 5-point game.
5-point game. When they start pump faking, driving and kicking, creating space and opportunities like that, and they capitalize, they're a very tough team to defend and guard. And Uganda is very lengthy. They know how to get a steal. I mean, 18 steals in the first half alone. So defense to them is not a problem. It's converting on offense where Uganda needs to step up.
Well, she does finish that 3-point play, does Ines Rajab. Well, try to make the pass within those trees, and it's Tunisia now on the attack, and they turn it over.
And it's the length of the Ugandan players filling the passing lanes and just making it very difficult for you to make an easy pass. What looks easy will not arrive to your teammate easy because they are just anticipating and playing tough-nosed defense.
Tabiliba loses it, and now it is Tunisia who have the upper hand in this third quarter. Open shot for the captain. Can't find, and Ines Rajab for the finish.
And a very rare moment, great rebound, great rushing in to get that ball by Ines Rajab. However, no red jersey in the paint. Very easy to convert that for Tunisia.
And with that commanding lead right now for the Tunisians, and it's a timeout on the floor, Uganda want to talk it over. Well, coming out of that timeout, it is Tunisia. Currently have a 7-point lead over this Ugandan side. The Ugandan side that started this game off really well. Tunisia coming into the third quarter and scoring 17 points over Uganda's 6. Uganda for the shot. The foul will be called against McClofy. So a chance now to get a few points on the board for Uganda. And just remember that we also do have some classification games happening currently. Morocco taking on Zimbabwe. Morocco currently comfortably in the lead, 87 points to 33. Well, it's an empty trip for Uganda. Disappointing trip for her. Big drive from the captain. She's blocked. And you would have thought that they would have caught on to that rebound, but it's slapped straight out of bounds.
Caught on to that rebound. The Tunisian coach quite animated, wanting protection for his player, as the first bump and second one does come across as a foul, and he's now remonstrating that a foul be called to protect his players.
Well, another turnover from the Tunisian side, and they should score, and Nanangwe makes no mistake.
In transition, Uganda and Nanangwe are very, very challenging once the ball is in her hand, because she's 90% of the times is going to convert.
Well, great footwork, just couldn't finish. Did Chehidi, and it'll be Uganda possession. Uganda on the drive. Looks like a long two. It is called a three, and it's a big rebound. And Uganda is the lady that finishes it off.
It was a deflection on that shot, which allowed it to land in the paint. Luckily enough, identified, got it, and converted for a team.
Well, another missed opportunity for the Tunisians, and now Uganda can get back in it. Uganda doesn't finish. Well, Jeb gave it right back to Nanangwe, but was able to get it back for the Tunisians. A big shot from outside, a bit flat, and collected by Arby. Arby finds her man, but doesn't finish. McCrophy.
And that's a frustration, coach. Coach explaining, oh, that's your flat shot, but you need to be able to convert. It's playoff time. You're in the quarterfinals. You want to make that shot, especially after getting a second chance opportunity, as we have a timeout on the floor to regroup and close out the third quarter.
Well, it's a quarter that has been dominated by the Tunisians, currently up 17 points to 10 as they take the lead in this game by 3 points. Uganda really struggled in this quarter and really struggled to stop the likes of Hochani, the captain, Arby, who really had some good looks, 10 points apiece. Arby having 9 rebounds and Hochani with 6.
Captain waking up after halftime with her teammates, saying, listen, we have to fight, match their energy, and surpass it. And on the Uganda side, they need to do the same as they set up a full court man-to-man to try and stop and speed up and create turnovers.
Recep losing her dribble. She was really wanting to get that pass through and just lost control of it. And now Uganda can tie it. Well, turnaround spinner. It's a beautiful basket. Namayanja ties the game.
Namayanja very poised in her execution on the open floor. That is open floor transition. It's just an opportunistic market for Uganda. They know how to create, they know how to space, and they know how to capitalize.
Well, a foul is called on the floor. Uganda off the ball, holding onto her man, or rather her woman. Chahidi, no space. Chahidi once again, well, she wanted to go around a man and just couldn't get to go, as Namayanja, with not the greatest of passes, and Coach Wissam, they're not happy with that call. It still remains their possession. Almost stripped away, and Uganda does get it as Uganda come on the attack now. Well, doesn't get to go for Anyango. Chahidi looking to go inside. Shot clock on 2. She has to pull up the shot. She does, and will get the foul.
Very composed Tunisian side. Normally they would rush, get a shot up, uncalculating shot out of desperation, but this time they moved the ball around, looked for a good shot while game's being tied. Right there, hop steps through, and creates the contact, or creates a scenario for the defense to create the contact and get the foul in her favor.
Well, Malak Chahidi has really been quiet in this game in points. Only has 5 points to her name, but she's come through with some great defensive work. 10 rebounds to go with that. 5 assists that she's had. So she's one of the key players for this Tunisian side. One of two, as Nanangwe on the attack, and you can't give her that space because she will punish you.
You need to take away the middle, force her sideways. Oh, actually, just force her to pass the ball in order to make a good decision.
Should be the last shot of this third quarter, with the clock winding down, and it's been an interesting third quarter. That is, Tunisia have been fighting hard, but on the other end, Uganda not letting up. 15 points scored for Uganda versus Tunisia's 18, and it's definitely been a tight affair, as we see with the scoreline, because at the end of this third quarter, it is Tunisia who have 46, Uganda 47. Well, as we head into the fourth quarter of this encounter, Tunisia up against Uganda right here at the University of Pretoria, and it's really been a tough affair. A game that has gone, you know, the score changes have been so many in this game, with Uganda currently with a 1-point lead. But as you have a look at Uganda's side, Restina Nangwe, she's been the key player going into this game, and she currently has 17 points, 7 rebounds and 4 steals, and really commanding this Ugandan side to really up their tempo. And going into the fourth quarter, she'll definitely be a key factor.
Execution key. Both coaches animated in the instructions to their team. So fourth quarter action, Hala, you are right. Both teams, this is where it counts more, and the next team gets to advance.
And not forgetting what the Tunisians have done. Hotani, RB coming through with 10 points. 10 points each, that is, and Hotani with those 6 rebounds, RB with the 9. And they'll definitely be looking at them going into this fourth quarter to give more points on the board, as Kiranda gets that rebound, a big rebound from her, and she'll make a trip to the free throw line.
We've had 5 lead changes in the game thus far. Boxing out second chance opportunities are essential to stopping on both teams. And if you are Tunisia, you need to be able to go out there and stop the transition and eliminate any chance that of looking and having number 7, Andampuyane and Ayango getting out on the open floor and scoring.
Well, Kiranda currently sits on 8 points and 7 rebounds, and they get another turnover, and it's a long shot. Look like it would be good as they try and get another turnover, and they do.
And a confused look on the face of Rajeb, saying that I threw the ball out, but it went the other direction. Please explain.
Kiranda on the drive with the floater, in and out. They have numbers. We're looking to find inside Aluch.
And that's the trick that Uganda does. It makes them play fast, sets that press up, full-court press, but it's a passive press where they're just looking to steal the ball, and that makes them want to rush their offense.
Inside she goes. Nowhere to go, rather. And Shahidi straight out of bounds. In the corner, Kiranda. Not the greatest of shots from her. And it's another turnover for Tunisia. Coach Wissam Trayet not happy with that call.
So it seems like if Tunisia is bouncing or passing, Uganda has got something to do in rectifying and forcing a turnover.
Well, nothing came of it, and an offensive foul is called. Inez Rajeb just barging into the captain.
And it's all about composure, keeping calm at this point and not playing through it, because playing through it is actually costing you turnovers. Adjust your game plan and play to how the officials are blowing the game.
Well, false shot there from Nanangwe. Tunisia able to secure, but now it's high pressure defense being played by Uganda. Well, they are looking for the shot and go inside, and I think it is a shot clock violation, but There was a whistle on the court, but game on.
Game frozen, confusion, but at least ball don't lie, and it goes back to Tunisia amidst that confusion. Double dribble and frustration on the floor as Makofi is unable to make a decisive decision to help her team.
Open shot from the captain, big rebound. Can't get it to go. Tunisia on the attack. Recep. She doesn't normally miss from that range, but they do get it back, and it's a foul on the floor.
But Jeb normally also does make that extra pass, giving up a good shot for a better shot. But luckily right there, the pass was open, and her teammate in position to redeem herself. Yasmin gets the foul, and it's a baseline out of bounds play. Namayanja being instructed by the official not to cross the barrier, stay her distance, and Tunisia will have another chance for a baseline out of bounds.
Well, gave it right back into the hands of Andongpini. And it's Kiranda in and out. She gets her own rebound, and a good finish from Kiranda.
I mean, forcefully willing and not giving up on herself is what got her those 2 points.
Well, that time around, a foul had to be called. Doing a little too much was Anyango. And it's Uganda now in this fourth quarter. It's quarterfinal. Tunisia currently down 4 points, 7 minutes to play.
And it's a great, impressive seal with Uganda defense trying to get around the player and hooking her, and called for the transgression and foul.
Well, just a little word between the Ugandan coach Omondi and the officials. He wasn't too happy with that last foul. Maria is back on. Recep gives it straight back to the Ugandan ladies, and the 3-on-1 should score, and they do.
Great ball movement, great passing and option assessment, and rightfully making the correct play to get them that basket in transition.
Well, trouble times continue for this Tunisian side. It's another turnover. Their 42nd turnover in this game. Really worrisome for the side, as big cheers in the crowd.
Hale, at this point, it is no longer worrisome, it is troublesome, because it has gotten them into this small deficit that they are in with not getting shots up and making the right plays.
Well, 3 from outside, nothing but air, but a foul is called, and it's called on the shooter. So Andongpini will have a chance now to extend.
Shot is good, extends the lead, and a tougher hurdle. One more hurdle for Tunisia to climb and get over.
Two of threes, Andongpini, but she gets her own rebound. can't get it to go. They do fight back for this ball to the Ugandans, and it's really a tough fight for this possession.
And it was just a moment or a possession of wanting the ball more, where Uganda won that, and it's just evident in the game. Every 50-50 ball, every opportunity is Uganda's diving on the floor, trying to secure the ball, and therefore fighting for that win.
Tunisia now really struggling to get inside. The shot clock does wind down. They must put it up. Marez with the big rebound, and a jump ball will be called.
Jump ball shot rimmed out clearly, and it was a decisive shot because a basket is needed to help stop the bleeding and scoring of Uganda, and instead a turnover is committed.
Well, the woes continue for the Tunisian side. It's really been some great defense from Uganda. Now with a comfortable 8-point lead with another steal, and Restina Nangwe finishes it off.
At this point, you're being pressed, but nobody is looking to run to the ball, give the passer an option. Everyone is just looking, and it's just a spirit of non-competitiveness as we have a timeout on the floor.
Well, Uganda currently lead this game by 10 points. We still have 5 minutes and 31 seconds to play in this last quarter. Uganda with a comfortable 9-0 run, and really in the command right now. And Dongpini, the give and go between her and Nanangwe is good.
Sharing the ball in transition. I mean, Tunisia is trying, but it's just better offense all around from the Ugandan side.
Well, one of two is Ben Belaid. And now Tunisia turning it on and giving Uganda a bit of pressure.
Uganda also playing a high up man-to-man, not even allowing Tunisia to just turn their shoulder and see a rim as an option.
Belbaid from outside. Nothing but air. And now Uganda slow it down. Nanangwe. Looked like a travel. It is called. She had a little too many steps there.
So she lost control of the ball. They're trying to see what to secure, the steps or the ball. And in the effort to do both, an infringement, making it very easy for the official on the left side of the floor to call it, right side of the floor to call it. Ball coughed up into the hands. And the transition breaks. Stopped by Arabi.
Well, great patience being showed by the Ugandan ladies, just moving the ball around, and it was a foul that was coming. Captain Huchani, they're not happy.
And the decision and the onus is on Tunisia, because moving the ball, they're running the clock, they want to get a shot at the bottom end of the shot clock. However, they need to get a rebound, because if they get a second chance opportunity, Uganda will continue to run the clock off.
Well, 2 of 2 is Anyango. And it's a 13-point game now. Well, again, some high-pressure defense. Great defensive work really being displayed by the Ugandans. They're looking hungry. They're looking like they want this game more.
They're looking to shoot through any passing lane. They do not allow any pass to be very easy, especially if it's cross-court.
Maria's back on the court. She's had a quiet game. Rajab with the drive. Can't get it to go. Uganda with numbers. Doesn't fall. And indeed, a backcourt will be called. They really did fight hard for that last possession, but it's Tunisia who come away with it. Uganda almost getting that steal and really causing frustrations for the Tunisians as they have 6 seconds on the shot clock. And they won't make it easy for them. She has to take up the shot. 2 seconds left. It's a long shot and she had to put it up.
A risky attempted steal at half court by Nanangwe. However, a shot is shot violation. Uganda to inbound the ball. Ball stolen back by Tunisia.
Long shot. Not good enough, but the captain gets her own rebound. Again, the shot clock winds down. They look to drive. Rajab for the 3.
And it's a shot clock violation as Rajab and Bellard keep looking for good shots, and a timeout on the floor by coach Wasin Shariat.
Well, there was a timeout right here in this quarterfinal battle between Tunisia and Uganda. Uganda with a 13-point cushion over the Tunisians, and it's been an impressive performance from Restina Nangwe, the floor commander for this Ugandan side. She currently sits with 23 points, 8 steals, or rather 8 rebounds and 6 steals. Really leading from the front. And Kiranda turns it over as Tunisia have to make something out of this. Well, not the best of passes from Recep, and Andongpini with the finish. Well, Andongpini is another player that's really had a good game for the Ugandans. Now with 12 points. And frustrations galore continue for Tunisia.
And it's the plays, the unforced errors, the 50-50 balls that Uganda is winning at the current game.
Well, Nana, we thought about the shot inside, and it's a more comfortable shot for her. And it's now a 17-point lead in this game. It's becoming tougher and tougher for Tunisia as we're in the last 2 minutes of the game. And those troubles will continue again for Tunisia. It's the captain this time who does lose it. It was a jump ball that was called, and it's in favor of Uganda.
And it's the small plays, the unforced errors, the self-inflicted wounds that Tunisia will regret in this game.
Kiranda, off a beautiful pass, should have finished, gets her own rebound and gives it away, and Tunisia will find themselves lucky there. Well, a pass that should have gone through, and Nanangwe with a great movement on the post.
Another error, self-inflicted, and they can not blame anyone but themselves on that one.
Well, as we head into that last minute of this game, it surely does seem like the Ugandans who will take it. A team that has really done well, as we have cheers in the crowd as Restina Nangwe heads over to the bench. She's really had an impressive game for this Ugandan side. Over 20 points does Resti have, and rather 27 points to her name. 8 of those were rebounds, and Taliba should have finished that off.
And those are the kind of plays that has advanced and put Uganda up ahead by Andongpini, just flying for the ball, for that 50-50 ball, making sure that it's your side that gets the ball, or you put the other team at a disadvantage and stop the flow of the game.
Arby for the shot. It looked good, just didn't sink, and Andongpini slows it down for Uganda. Awuma back on the court. Well, Uganda now just running the clock, but a travel will be called.
And that's just being in the game. First time by Sonia Abe. Happy Feet coach trying to get us some minutes and experience as they close out this game.
Long shot. It's a good shot.
Ooh.
A little too late for the Tunisians.
But you keep the fight going, you try to get a stop and see what will happen.
The response from outside. Well, that is a way to introduce yourself into this game. Mboza with the 3. Well, those turnovers continue for Tunisia, and that is how we will close out this game. Uganda shocking this Tunisian side of a great performance of Restina Nangwe's 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 steals. She was greatly supported by Anumpini, who had 12 points, 5 assists, and 7 steals to her name. And as you can see, the Ugandan side excited and through to the semi-final as we end off this game. Tunisia with 53 points, Uganda at 69.